Hey guys, this is day 2 of this little developer log, I suppose you could call it. I'm not really a developer, I'm just a moron who knows how to use the hex editor. Alright, again, apologies for the crappy handycam, but if you guys think I'm buying a tripod, or, sorry, a capture card just for you morons, that's not gonna happen, kids. Things that have been changed since yesterday. Changed all the soldiers' names. Sorry, changed all the sort of enemy list titles over to explanations. I don't know why this is called Hoplite, but it is. I don't know. You'd think it'd be robots. I guess it's supposed to be armor or suits or something. I haven't changed the details. Forget it. Don't think I've changed anything here. That says N for some reason. Maybe I have changed something. Brass conversion. Need to look into that. I think I've changed the records. Yeah, change the records so that it displays the total points. Also, knockout points, damage points, rush combo, blah 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 blah. You get the idea. It basically just explains. That doesn't show up in the end of the mission though for some reason. I think that's stored somewhere else that I don't know where it is yet. Sorry for rocking the camera there, guys. Save menus and delete menus and loading and everything should be perfectly fine except for a couple issues. Let me show it off a little bit. So let's try and save over here. Overwrite save data. Yes. Saving. Save game data. Fantastic. I don't know how to get those little buttons yes and no sorted yet. I also don't know how to get all this stuff changed over yet. I'll work on it. I'm sure it'll be somewhere. I just haven't found it yet. Translated one of the weapon over just to show it off really quick. It's just the energy version of the pistol. Fixed for the most part the weapon stats except for the spread radius, which I changed to blast and it decided that it works now. I don't know why. Rate of fire now works properly though, so obviously those missiles fire 32 per shot. Etc, 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 blah 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 blah. You don't really care. So let me show off some of the cooler, more interesting parts of the game that I've edited over. And the main goal of this project was to make the game a little bit more accessible to anyone who wanted to play it who wasn't a Japanese person. And part of that was translating the items over, which has been 99% completed. If you look there, defense up now. Those little blue things apparently increase your defense. I didn't know that either. But that works. So now you can tell what the fuck you just picked up. Which is something that you couldn't do before. This wasn't really all that difficult, honestly. It was just sort of a menu for it. Civilians and rescue hasn't been edited yet. I don't really know how to. The text for it I haven't found yet. It will be somewhere, I mean, obviously, but I haven't found it yet. All the items that you can pick up have been changed, so there's some rare metal picked up, which you use to develop your weapons. Don't know what that is, and still haven't managed to find that either. More rare metals. All items have been translated over. Some of them have been slightly changed, like Burst has been changed, the sort of how do you like me now special attack thing. That's been changed over to Blazing for now. I called it Blazing because that kind of fits a little bit better with the translation. The translation was kind of like Blazing Fury of the blah 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 blah. So I've changed that over. Increase your shield. Energy pods, everything's all been changed over. Ammo, light ammo, blah blah blah. Obviously this is kind of, I keep on saying the word obviously. Kind of is obvious though. Sort of really helpful because when you're playing the game, even if you're pretty good at the game, what ammo you pick up, I mean, you need to kind of, I don't know, in the heat of the moment, if you're trying to search for the right ammo, you end up just picking up everything you can find without even being able to find out if it's if it actually is the kind of ammo you need. And now you don't have to do that, I guess. Fun little tidbit while I go through this. While I was looking into the text files and trying to translate stuff over, I opened some of the mission text, you know, in hopes that I could find maybe the results screen or something like that, you know, something vital. And, I mean, all of you will obviously know that the game has Japanese subtitles and English voiceovers. Sort of a little bit confusing why they did that, but I think the idea was that they originally were going to port it over to America, but for some reason decided against it. No idea why, but, point is, I was looking into the files, and it turns out that the game actually already has English subtitles. Now, I haven't really spent too long looking into it, but as far as I can see, there's absolutely no way to enable these subtitles in the game. They seem to just be left in, like maybe from when they were going to port it over. Just really weird how the game has all these subtitles, but I mean the translation effort to make it over into America would have been so minimal. I don't know. I mean, I've got this far after 2 days. I imagine some like big games company could have invested a little bit of time and effort into it and actually solved the problem. It doesn't seem like it would have been that hard. Maybe it would have been that hard. I'm not a games developer, but to me it doesn't seem like it would be that difficult. Bear with me a minute here, folks. I'm really sorry about this, but I just need to get past this to try and show off a couple little parts here and there. Oh, I know. Dead air. I know. I'm boring as fuck. Sorry, guys. Trying to think of some interesting shit. Oh, also of note, you guys know Otagi, the Demon Hunter Slayer thing, right? It's another sort of niche game from a similar company. I think it's the same company that made this. Well, within the game's files, there are a lot of references to Otagi. Like, I'm talking like, there's entire files that just have Otagi data, and data of Otagi, like, items and stuff. I don't know why that is. And it's really, it makes it really difficult to continue translating this when 90% of all the shit that you pick up might not even be, like, from the game itself. I've just realized that to show off a lot of the stuff that I've done, I need to rescue scientists. I'll just tell you guys that it works. You'll all believe me, right? When you rescue scientists and stuff, that's also been translated over. Here we go. This screen, still not completely translated yet. I have no idea where this stuff is. I'm still looking for it very hard, but I just haven't found it. When you rescue civilians, you get a rise in economy. That basically just means things become cheaper. That's been translated. A little poorly, I'll admit, but done what I can. It also happens when you find scientists. At the bottom, you can see I've translated over the details, so you can see what all these things mean, but it's a case of I can't find the places where the text for this is stored. I don't really know. Sorry. I'm sure, again, if I keep on this, I'll find it. That's pretty much everything. Ooh, actually, let me... I'll make another video to show off the second thing, but I have translated one other little thing that I will show off. Okay, that's everything. Bye.